Hello, this is Grace, and this is my fourth project update video for the cloud infrastructure. So you requested that we work on the networking, and I've been able to create a virtual network, which is called the company VNet. So under this VNet, I've been able to create the subnets that would demarcate the IP addresses for the different teams that you requested, and these are the subnets. So just to be sure that they will be able to, okay, just a little bit of note. Through Microsoft Azure, you cannot allocate IP addresses if they are you can allocate them if they don't start in a kind of block boundary. For example, I wasn't able to address it starting from this kind of IP address like you requested, but I was able to do it just by addressing this range. But since you wanted the VNs to take the two IP addresses that start the subnet, which is 50 and 51, as the instruction you provided, I was still able to pull out the IP addresses that have the 50 and 51 at the end, just like this. And the same goes for the remaining range as well. Okay, just to show that they would be able to have connections to the internet, I would try to ping Google. Yeah, and this was successful. So the main work of the subnet is to demarcate them. So only the virtual machines that are in the same subnet will be able to have access to each other and communicate. Other computers out of the subnet would not, and this is gonna enforce the kind of lock that you want, which means it restricts the users and to the resources and the connections that are within their teams. So this is okay, this is the sales VM1, and I want to connect to the sales VM2. So the IP address for that is 10.1.1 plus 51. So let me just try to ping that. And yeah, and this is successful. So in order for this to actually come out, where I had to make some other configurations like the inbound rule, the outbound rule, I had to add a rule that made it possible for them to be able to connect and to send echoes between each other, which is the ping. So I'm gonna try to connect to the engineering VM that is outside the subnet, inside the engineering subnet. And just to see the set of computers that are currently running, this is the VMs that are currently running. This as well, but I'm not connected to them. So I'm gonna go to the engineering VM2, and this is it. So I want to try to ping the sales VM1, which is 10.1.1.50. And just as you see, the ping wasn't successful because they're not in the same subnet. So yeah, this is just like the basic thing. And then for the DNS configuration that you requested, let me just, okay. So for the DNS, I've been able to make sure that I enabled it so the DNS will be assigned automatically. The default Azure provided. So yeah, this is the configuration and updates for this week. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy it.